right, guys. Welcome to Cush's Tiki Bar. I figured it'd be a small one tonight, but small ones are often good too. We have a lot to get through tonight. Basically, what I'll be doing tonight, I have based an entire class around the mugs that I received for Christmas. So I just found some cocktails that I thought would go well in those mugs. I wanted to use them. Let's join on up here real quick. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Cush's Tiki Bar. It looks odd. YouTube looks like it has 0 people on it, but there are people talking. So do chat. Give me a little hope that there is definitely people in there. Love when you guys are chatting. Always makes it feel better. If you guys have something that needs to get to me quickly, send it to my good friend Kyle Tender. Kyle Tender did refrain from traveling this year so that he could come in and be my bar back. So well done, Kyle. Also probably saved a couple lives, which is really nice. Since we're all sitting here, figured we would chat real quick about what we will be doing tonight. Like I said, all of this is going to be based off of the Christmas presents that I got this year. My father, when I was younger, told me, starting October, don't tell anybody that you are into something. Otherwise, what happens is all of your gifts will be that thing. If you tell people, hey, man, really like yo-yos, you might get 400 yo-yos. Well, a while ago, I decided that I was going to be into Tiki. And what did that mean? That means that I'm very easy to shop for. There's 1,000 million quadrillion things that you can get for Tiki enthusiasts. A lot of mugs, a lot of glasses, a lot of cups. And you know what? My dad was wrong. It is good. If you do like something, do tell people. Because that is what I have done, and this is great. Also, one more class note. We will be foregoing any type of garnish tonight. I don't know how many of you knew him. I know people in the LA bar scene probably knew of him, but Josu Romero passed away this week. He was known as the Garnish Guy. Very popular Instagrammer, very popular social media type. And not only that, one of the nicest humans that I've ever known, and a phenomenal bartender. He passed away this week. So we will, just in his honor, be doing no garnish at all. Some of these cocktails do come with garnish. We will be leaving it off in Josu's, in the Garnish Guy's remembrance. So I don't need to bring the show down right before we start, but I do think it's important to remember those of us that we have lost. Let's begin. Now, I did not give anybody any heads up because up until yesterday, I had no idea what I'd be getting for Christmas. So I figured I would find the cocktails, the glasses that I did get, and we would go from there. Let us begin with the very first one. I have been making this cocktail for years and years, maybe since... who bought you that shirt? That's a great question. Real quick, I will answer that because it is important. Same guy bought me this shirt, also bought me these balls. I don't know if he bought it or if he got it, but this is from another one of the greatest bartenders who is living, definitely still living. Also a hero in his own mind and in all of ours as well. His name is Curtis Dwayne Watkins. He is a good friend of mine. These are all tequila growing or mezcal growing regions in Mexico. It's just one of the only shirts that fits me anymore. Next week, I am telling you guys right now what the theme for next week is. Next week will be healthy cocktails. I'm tired of looking at myself being overweight, and I am getting back into shape. And so the first week of January, we'll be doing healthy cocktails. So we'll be finding ways to infuse some health into the rest of this. Now, what does that mean? I have no idea, but I have a whole week to figure it out. I will figure it out on Thursday night, email everybody on Friday. That seems to be the flow of the show. This first cocktail I've been making for many years. Have never, ever had the proper glassware. Was given the proper glassware this year, and not in a traditional sense. No, it's way more my style. I now have 2 margarita glasses. in my possession. I own 2 of these guys. Now, this is a metal margarita glass. Normally, margaritas come in glass. Usually, they're blue up here on top, clear here on the bottom. Not these. It's pretty good. It's pretty gosh darn good. I am very excited about this. We're going to be making a tiki margarita. What does tiki margarita mean? No idea. Not a clue in the world. Not a clue in the world. I'm just going to make one up. I will be blending this one. I did get some fun notes when I did speak with family this year. Oh, dang. Here it is. I did get some fun notes this year when speaking to family. Mostly the kids, but some childlike adults. Also, really like it when I shake. So what did I do this week? I did two cocktails that are not shaken. But Kai, Ella, Archer, Avalon, John probably. John told me his kids like the shaking, but I think John likes the shaking more. We will be blending 2 of these, but the last cocktail we will shake until we break it. So we will be building this one in here. We will be making a tiki strawberry margarita or a raspberry margarita. So we're going to take these guys right over here. We're going to start off with some raspberries, throw those in here. I like a pretty raspberry situation going on in here. For those of you who don't know, the center of the galaxy does smell like raspberries. And it smells like rum, tastes like raspberries. That's ethylene formate that makes that go on. Now, am I qualified to even say those words? Not qualified. But can I say those words? Yes. Now, of course, Christmas, everything's closed down. So we will have to, of course, use bottled lime juice. I always keep one of these JIC, just in case. Just in case, we always have something like this going along. So let's go ahead and throw in, I know Kyle's going to want one of these, and I know I'm going to want one of these, so we're going to go ahead and make 2 of them. Look at this. 2 of them. 2 of them. Oh. Kyle, you and me are drinking heavy tonight, buddy. Let's go. We're going to do double these. You guys have 2 margarita glasses, great. No 2 margarita glasses, also fine. Just split this in half. We're going to do, let's do an ounce and a half. We're gonna do 3/4 of this lime juice. Go ahead and look at that. Look at how that comes out. That doesn't look like a real lime. It'll do for what we're doing though. We are going to put this in here, of course, when we put in, I see Kelly Haley has joined. Kelly Haley, a good golf buddy of mine. Welcome, Kelly Haley. Love you, buddy. Merry Christmas. We have put these raspberries in here with the lime. Very important you put those in together. That lime is going to start leaching out that raspberry, going to start taking out that raspberry, going to start pulling out that raspberry, so we don't have to really muddle this. But I think the kids might find that they like muddling even more than they like the shaking. Now this is boring. Go ahead and just give this a quick muddle. Just beat those raspberries. Beat those raspberries to a little pulp. Kelly says he is not making the cocktails, but still loves me. Loving me is not contingent on making cocktails. In fact, the less you guys do make the cocktails, the more secure my job is. The more secure my job is, the less stressed out I am. The more I can have fun doing these classes. So 3/4 of an ounce or 1.5 ounces if you're doing that. This Christmas, not even this Christmas, this early October, started a project. And that project ended up looking something like this. Now, I did not, of course, blow a bottle for Bacardi. No, don't say blow bottles. I did not make a bottle for Bacardi. I did not also let Bacardi go bad. Bacardi Clear go bad. No. What I did was I made pure Curacao. This is real Curacao. Oh, it's so good. It takes 3 months to make. So it is ready now-ish. It's ready now-ish, so we will be making, Kyle and I will be drinking real pure Curacao. If you don't have real Curacao, most of you will not, but I just go ahead and put in some Cointreau, some triple sec, some regular old Curacao in 3/4 of an ounce. A nice 3Q of an O right there, but that's the real stuff. This has some cinnamon, it has some nutmeg, oranges, a lot of oranges. I had to dry the oranges out for about 3 hours. we are going to continue to build. Next thing we want to add, I'm going to add some mezcal into this instead of regular tequila because we are going to be mixing this with some rum, and we don't want to lose that flavor of the tequila. That tequila will drown out, friends. That rum will build a wall between Jalisco and right here. So we want to get something nice and strong. We want to have like a tank of a mezcal. This is Sombra, a really nice buddy of mine. David is the rep for this, so sometimes he gives me bottles. And this one's done. Kind of a pretty bottle. Next we want to add is some rum. The rum we want to add is going to have to be a little strong. It's going to have to stand up to that mezcal. We've already created an amazing fight between these two. So why not throw in some Hamilton 86? That Demerara rum made differently than other types of rum and made in Ghana. Oh, good. This bottle's done. Let's see if we can find another bottle of it. No, we can't. All right. Well, let's switch over. Black. This is black pot still. This is made in the Bahamas, specifically Jamaica. It's going to be a little sweeter. Probably should have adjusted some of my proportion. Probably should have felt my bottles before I started. But you know what, guys? This is a Christmas class. We are not that interested. We have that in here. Let's go ahead and fill this up with some ice. There are some good parts. There are some great parts about the new bar. There are some parts that I don't love as much as the last bar, but one part that I do love as much and even more is that this bar offers the ability to make all kinds of fun new ice. Now, the ice that I have right here, it's not the funnest of all ice, but I do have a refrigerator that does make crushed ice. So this is my crushed ice situation right there. Oh my gosh, look at all that crushed ice. So very, very good. Kelly, can't wait to drink with you either, buddy. I miss you. Can't wait to get back on that golf course with you, man. One day, I will be the worst golfer in our foursome again. One day. Not today, though. Today, I'm the best bartender on camera. Let's go ahead and throw this right on here. We're going to give this a blend. I have a little blender back here. A little bit more room to blend. Let's listen to that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, fun. There we go. I see Rachel is now watching. Rachel, good to see you. Rachel watching in from Colorado. We are suddenly interstitial. We have all kinds of states watching. Colorado, California, maybe some Arizona. Probably not. This is what we have right here. We have this goopy mess. This is a raspberry margarita, but it is a tiki-fied version. We're going to pour this in here. Oh, Kyle. We are eating good tonight, buddy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Now, it's a little tough to see because, of course, normal margarita glasses are clear. I did not desire clear margarita glasses. What I wanted was something that was going to keep these nice and chilly. Nobody likes a hot margarita. It's gross. Oh, Kyle. Oh, Kyle, buddy. There we go. We have this right here. Now, of course, like we said, there will be no garnishes tonight. Normally, you can garnish this with either a couple extra raspberries or a little bit of lime. Or if you were Mr. Romero, you could garnish it with, I don't know, the state of Idaho. That dude was, I don't know how he did all what he did, but we do love him. And we will miss him. Kyle, why don't you come in and grab this thing for me, buddy, while I talk to everybody. Oh, sorry, Paul. Paul's asking how much of that mezcal we're looking for. We're looking for 1 ounce per drink. So Kyle and I are drinking 2 drinks, so we put in 2 full ounces. Match that with a strong rum. Here you go, buddy. Merry Christmas, Kyle. That's my gift to you. Thank you. Wonderful. All right. All right, now I'm not exactly sure what this person's first name is, but SVC1838 saying hello, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, SVC. Always good to see you in chat. You are always quite you're always there, and it's wonderful. You are a regular at Cush's Tiki Bar. One day when Cush's Tiki Bar just takes right off, we will remember you as one of the originals. Cheers to you guys. This is a strawberry tiki margarita that we have made in order to show off my brand new margarita glasses that are steel. They were a gift from my brother and sister-in-law, Heidi and John, and most likely their 2 children, Kai and Ella. They were awesome. Ooh, Kyle says it's a smoky margarita. Kyle's not exactly sure what he's talking about. That thing is delightful. Not the sweetest margarita of all time. And Kyle found me because he was a fan of sweet drinks. So there's a lot to this. But this is definitely getting drunk. Oh my gosh, the metal keeps it extra cold. All right, guys, let's keep going. Now, as a tiki bartender, there has been a lot that I have done that contains coconut. And yet, here I am, never having been able to pour a drink into a ceramic coconut. Well, all of that changes today. My next gift was a ceramic coconut. Oh my gosh, look at this guy. Oh boy. So now I can start putting drinks, not in coconuts that are pulled apart and kept for forever. No. Oh, thank you, Paul. Paul likes it. Paul likes that last cocktail. Paul has all the ingredients, I'm sure. I don't know whether he had the raspberries ready to go, but if he did, that would be in true Paul fashion. Now, when I have to make coconut drinks, I can pour it right in here. We're going to be making a wonderful drink named after one of the states of Brazil. We're making a cocktail called the Bahia. This will also be a blended cocktail, so let's get our blenders ready. I keep moving. Oh, there it is. I keep moving my blender cups. We will be blending this one as well, so get your blender all ready. Blender's very important for this cocktail. We do need to blend this bad boy up. Now, this is going to be for those of you who are a big fan of the pina colada, but don't like saying out loud that you are a fan of the pina colada. It's tough to order that at bars. You get the little side eye sometimes. So we are going to be doing that. So when you walk up to a bar, just tell them you want the Bahia, bring back the coconut, bring up the pineapple. Good to go. We do have this coconut cream to start us off with. This is just a can of Trader Joe's Cocoa Noose cream. That's all it is. We're going to give it a shake. Make sure it's nice and open. Now, I assume that most of you don't have this, but I assume that Paul and I will be drinking this together because Paul always has everything. Had the raspberries, Paul says. Paul did have the raspberries. Now, I'll only be making one of these. I was not gifted 2 of these, which is perfectly fine. Nobody needs 2 coconuts. Just 1 is great. Let's go ahead and pull this back just a touch so that we can know why I'm trying to save it. It will not be saved. We're going to stir this coconut cream. Make sure you're using coconut cream, not coconut milk. There is a difference. The coconut cream, I assume, is creamier. I actually don't know the difference. I started that sentence thinking that I would have something brilliant to say about the difference between coconut cream and coconut milk. Found myself in the middle of the sentence having nothing to say. Then I found myself in a fully different sentence, unable to atone for my mistakes. Let's go ahead and put in 1/2 of an ounce of this coconut cream. Get some of those coconut cream bits. I put in a full ounce. I like coconut. So we're going to put in 1/2 of an ounce of that guy right there. This is a pretty simple cocktail. Really falls real close to that pina colada. We will not be putting the lime in the coconut, though. This will be actually a little closer to a painkiller. Next thing we want to add. Now, this looks a lot like that stuff we were using earlier, that homemade curacao. This is not, though. This is just Bacardi. This is the Bacardi Dark. I do not have a light rum in my house. I have not been able to go out and shop for rum recently. I also, in my new place, have no idea where to shop for good and interesting bottles of rum, tequila, whiskey, anything. So if anybody does live near or close to the valley or in the valley, please let me know where do you find good booze? I cannot keep going to Bevmo. It makes me feel like a poser. We're going to go ahead and put in 2.5 ounces of that. So put in the 2 ounces and give yourself what you believe is a tiki pour. And give it one more. Why not? Why not? I don't think anybody's going back to work until January 4th. So I know I'm not. I'm sticking around here until at least January 4th. What's Kyle's trying to fight me on Instagram. Kyle gets drunk. That's all there is to it. So we have 1/2 ounce of the coconut cream. We have 2.5 ounces of delicious rum. Why not reach down here and find some fresh squeezed pineapple? This is all I have left. This is the end of it. We're going to be putting in 3 full ounces of that stuff. Yes! Oh, it's still good. Sometimes we got to drink. So that's 2 ounces. Why not put another another full ounce in there? And there we have the Bahia. We always have to add some ice there. Always. Very important we throw this ice in here. So let's go ahead and go back for our big red box of ice. Oh, big red box. There it is. And let's go ahead and fill this guy up with ice. Now, you don't have to put all the ice in the world into this guy. Just make sure there's enough there is just a touch of ice that is sticking out. Perfect. So it should end up looking like this. This is the one we're looking at right here. Don't look at this. Look at this a little bit. Then look at this mostly, and ignore this. That's the order of operations we'll be using right there. So go ahead and throw this back in here. We have our crushed ice. Why not? Por qué no? Por qué no? We have this. Let's blend it. Oh, dang. We don't want red in there. Oh, shh. Haven't figured out the new bar right now. I don't know what makes noise and what doesn't make noise. Keeping me on my toes, says Kyle. Thank you, Kyle. Go ahead and blend this guy up. Do that same blending pose. Blended. Ready to go. Now let's see if my coconut glass. Oh my gosh. Okay. I might have put just a touch too much ice in there. So learn from my mistakes, people. Oh, there it goes. Learn from my mistakes. Kyle says that last one was a little smoky. If you want, you can put a little sugar in it. Take out some of that smoke. Kyle doesn't want any sugar though. Kyle's watching his figure. Last thing we want to do is pour this. Oh my gosh, way too much ice. So maybe put a little less ice than I put in there. I've never made the Bahia before. It's all over the place. Are you not entertained? Everybody in. Okay, we're going to go ahead and manhandle it. Keeping it all in there. Oh, look at that, though. It does stick right out to the top. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Boy, is this thing cold. It's a cold coconut. It's cold coconuts. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, boy, it's lovely. Now, I had never made that Bahia before. If I was to make it again, I don't know if Paul's making his right now and is wondering what I'm talking about, or whether you guys are going to watch this later and make it. I would make this with just a touch of either sugar, or I would find a more interesting rum. The rum definitely comes through on this guy, so I would find maybe a slightly more interesting rum. I think a Cruzan. The Blackstrap Cruzan would murder this cocktail. I think it would be so good right there. But that is not what we did. We did the traditional real Bahia from a little town called Brazil in a little pueblo just south of here. Oh my gosh! Apostle of Tiki did show up, and he's asking all the right questions. What was that last ingredient that I added? That was 3 ounces of pineapple juice. So just for the Apostle, who did show up. I did not give any warning that I'd be doing this, and yet here he is. Merry Christmas, buddy. I still owe you a cocktail. Please let me know when you're in town. I would love to drive that by you. I think it's bad by now. So just for everybody that's looking, we're looking for 1/2 ounce of coconut cream. We're looking for 2.5 ounces of rum. We're looking for 3 ounces of pineapple. Blend that right up. Yes, Paul says he used Smith & Cross, which is exactly the right choice. Still very good. I think I put just slightly too much ice in it, so mine is a little watery. Be careful with your ice, people. Ice is an invasive ingredient. It will start to take you down. I don't know if anybody's ever read any Kurt Vonnegut, but there was a great book called Cat's Cradle, and in that, one of the main antagonists of that movie was not that book was not a person, but instead a concept called Ice 9, the coldest ice ever made, and they were afraid that if it ever touched any water, it would take over the entire planet, freezing everything. Merry Christmas to you all. The point of that story, of course, was that too much ice will water your cocktail down. I did put just a little too much ice in there, so maybe just 2 scoops instead of the 3 scoops that I was looking for. Still very good, nice and subtle. You know what I think it could use? Oh, why not? Why not? Touch of bitters, bartender ketchup. Boop, boop, boop. Give that a stir. Now, Paul, before you do that, let me taste first, buddy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Makes it a real cocktail. It makes it really taste like there's some cocktailiness to it. I don't exactly know what that means, but just a touch of that really works well. Let's get that one more sip before Kyle comes and gets it. Oh, yeah. Please. Now, again, no garnish in remembrance of the garnish guy. We loved him, and we will cheers to him. Before I give this off to Kyle, I just want to remind you guys, awesome. So thankful you guys came to the thing, to the class tonight. I was not planning on doing a class, but the moment I saw all of these really fun gifts, well, it had to be. I'm going to pass this off to Kyle real quick, and then we will get into our final cocktail. I have a new cocktail mug that you can see on screen. If anybody can tell me what cocktail glass they think I'm talking about, I can see it. I'm looking at it right now on screen. Let me know what you think it is, and if you can tell what it is from there, high five. Kyle, come on and get your cocktail, buddy, before I drink it. Oh, there's Kyle. Kyle is literally dancing his way in here. I think Kyle will fall in love with this cocktail. Kyle bounces back and forth. I told you earlier, Ango adds a dimension. That is very true, Paul. Yeah, the Ango definitely brings something into it that I think it was missing. It seemed a little flat to me before. I think a real pina colada has coconut cream, but it's normally very sweet. This is just coconut cream out of a bottle. I think normally they are a little sweeter. This was not very sweet, which I like, and I know that Kyle claims he likes, but then he gets upset with me when I don't put enough sugar into his drinks. I don't know what's Kyle. Honestly, I don't know what Kyle's deal is. Tough to deal with. But he does come over and bartend for me, or bar back for me for free every week. So gotta love him. All right, has anybody figured out exactly? Oh. Somebody left the chat. It was me. Has anybody figured out what the glass? No, it's not Captain Zombie. No, I've had Captain Zombie for a long time, but Keith, you're not too far off, buddy. You're not too far off. No. Sorry. That last glass was given to me again by Kai and Ella. Love you too. Very good. Also Heidi and John. I love them a lot too. But Kai and Ella, there's something sweet. There's something special. Hopefully John is watching right now with Rick, and they're drinking the gift I gave to them, which I don't want to brag, but I found them a bottle of Angel's Envy Rye, the Caribbean cask. Some of you will know what that means. Oh, yes, Lisa Watanabe knows what it is. Lisa Watanabe knows what my favorite glass of this year was. She knows what my favorite present of this year was, as a matter of fact. And it is flying in currently. Now, this is the back of it. I just want to show you what the back of it looks like. Tough to see exactly what that is. But when I turn it to the front, I will show you that this is 2 of my very favorite things wrapped up into one. Yes, this is an Ernest Hemingway Tiki glass. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're just going to put this on screen for a minute. I just want you guys to see. This is literally Ernest Hemingway's face. I will be drinking from the back of his head. I just can't even tell you. Can't even tell you how excited I am about that. Now, it is a little tragic that the back of his head is the place where you drink from, because if we all know how Ernest Hemingway dies, it's probably fairly accurate. But, yeesh, drink my margarita. Yep. Hemingway glass, says R2D2 Mel. Hemingway glass. So what are we making, guys? Well, we can't not make a Hemingway Daiquiri. We can't not make a Hemingway Daiquiri. I never thought that this would be possible. I will be drinking a Hemingway Daiquiri from the back of Ernest Hemingway's head. Now, we all know how to make our Ernest Hemingway Daiquiri. Not all of us, but most of us do. I'm sure Paul is right now running around his house, getting his maraschino, getting his lime, getting his grapefruit, getting his rum. Awesome, Paul. But you're going to have to wait because I still have to make it. What about the bearded clam mug? Very nice, Paul. That is a wonderful cocktail glass. This is the bearded clam mug. I'm not going to show that for very long. Kids watching. That was a gift from Paul. Do appreciate that. Not a Christmas gift though. So this is a Christmas gift cocktail, Paul. This right here. Look at that. Anyway. All right. The bell is tolling. Let us begin to build this cocktail. Of course, we're going to start off over here with some lime. Why not? I have just regular old lime juice that comes out of here. This is not fresh lime juice. Would I prefer to use fresh lime juice? Yes! Yes, but can I? No, it's not around. I couldn't get to a store today or yesterday especially. So we'll be using my emergency lime juice. Half an ounce of that stuff right there. Beautiful. Beautiful, perfect, beautiful. Next thing we want to add is some don't put pineapple. Grapefruit juice. I have some white grapefruit juice. Also, my emergency stash. We are going full on emergency rations currently right now because nothing is open. But that's fine because I do believe that Keith and Avery will also be able to make this. Let me know if that's the case, guys. Would really like to know if you guys are making a Ernest Hemingway Daiquiri with me. Last thing, second to last thing, third to last thing. We're going to put a touch of sugar in this. I do want these to be a little sweeter for everybody. Next thing we got to put in there is going to be some rum. Yep, I don't have white rum in my house. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Liquor store should be open 24 hours a day. It's 365 days a year. Poor liquor store people. But I could not find any rum, so we'll be using a dark rum, and we're going to be making a real Ernest Hemingway Daiquiri. We're going to be putting in 4 ounces. I have to christen the glass the correct way, and Ernest Hemingway liked a lot of rum in his daiquiris. Sue me. Don't sue me. We have that. Next thing we have to do is add a little bit of sweetener. That sweetener is going to come in 2 different places. First of all, it's going to come in this guy right here. This is Luxardo Maraschino liqueur. It's made of cherries. It's made of cherries and has all the right stuff. We're going to be putting in 1/2 of it. Excuse me. Hiccuping all over the place from this delicious marg, and probably excitement over the Hemingway mug. We're putting in 1/2 ounce of that right there. Next thing we have to add is, of course, just a touch of simple syrup. Once we put in those 4 ounces of booze, we can get into some trouble if we don't start adding some sugar. This is sugar right here. This is just simple syrup. Again, emergency stash. The Papa Doble, Keith is saying. That is exactly right. We are making the Papa Doble. The double of the Papa. Let's put in 1/2 ounce of that guy right there, too. Sweeten it up a little bit. We're going to start bringing out some of those flavors. I think if you're using a white grapefruit juice, too, maybe always just a touch of that simple syrup. The white grapefruit juice is going to be a little bit more bitter than that pink grapefruit juice, so always try and find that. Now, I don't have any fun ice to make. The freezer has been taken up with things like tamales for a while, so we will be shaking with some more of this crappy ice. Now, I would never ever recommend shaking with the ice that I'm about to show you. This is not shaking ice. We always want to shake with the largest pieces that we possibly can get, but that is not available today right there. Let's go ahead and put these in here. Now, just a real quick recap and then a reveal. The first glass I got that I want to say thank you for was from Kai, Ella, Heidi, and John. John, who is watching currently. I imagine Kai and Ella are watching. Maybe Heidi is taking a nap because she has two twins. She has twins, I guess. There's always two twins. The second one was also given to me by those guys, and the third one was given to me by just a fabulous person. Just one of my favorite people. It's my brother's girlfriend. Her name is Lisa Watanabe, and she is in the chat over in YouTube. So if you do want to find out where she got it, she's the person to ask. She found, I don't know if she just went to perfectgiftforcush.com. I wonder if I have to buy that website now. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't, but I don't know where she got it. Whatever she did, perfect. Look at this guy. You only need to watch me shake. Oh, wait. Kids like to watch me shake. Ready? Okay. Kayella. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now, as we pour, let's just stare deep into a genius's eyes. His cold, dead eyes as we pour our drink into the shotgun hole of the back of a head right there. And oh boy, we are going to put in a straw here. This will be our first drink from Hemingway, and can't tell you how excited I am. Now again, no garnish. You can garnish this with a grapefruit if you were looking for it. You could put a little lime into it. I believe Hemingway would have gone garnishless anyway. I don't think he had time for our boy Constantino Ribialiagua. I'll never pronounce it right. Ribialiagua. Constantino Arvert. I don't think we would have had time for him to be putting in limes into his cocktail. So this would remain garnishless anyway, but again, to Jasu for being such a good guy and all that. This is the Hemingway Daiquiri, served in Hemingway's shotgun hole. Oh, so freaking stoked on this. See if it's any good. Tastes better. It just tastes better. It tastes better from the back of Ernest's head. No two ways about it, guys. Sorry. I know you guys are all just sitting at home without Ernest Hemingway's head ready to go. You missed the drink. And that's fine. Most bartenders have missed a drink here or there. PerfectCushGift.com. That is exactly where it was. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Not everybody has one of those .coms. So that is that. We don't have to stick around for forever, but I do want to thank, first of all, everybody for showing up. Crazy enough, we have as many people watching as we normally do. So maybe my sending out those things maybe I just need to figure out how to do more advertising for the situation, because clearly I'm not great at that. I'll make a drink. I'll make a couple drinks. Sometimes I make 3 drinks right in a row, but the advertising is not great. I do appreciate you guys coming out. This was a surprise show, so that you guys showed up just makes me happy. It gave me really something to look forward to. Tonight, we will be back next week as well. Next week, we will be doing healthy cocktails. Full-on healthy cocktails. So what we want to do, we want to find a way to make cocktails healthy. Beginning of the year, that's a good time to start losing that gut. I have put on sort of a gut. I was doing really well at the beginning of the quarantine, looking real slim, real slick. You guys go back and watch some of my videos. I was looking svelte, looking like a racehorse. Unfortunately, what happened was other things came in, put on a lot of weight. So starting the beginning of the year, I will, hopefully you guys won't notice that I'm losing weight, because you guys will see me once a week, but beginning of the year. So we're going to start off this year with healthy cocktails. Also, we want to get the world healthy again. So it works on 2 levels, just 2 levels. Don't look at the 3rd level. That is that, guys. As always, I super appreciate you guys all coming out to Cush's Tiki Bar. I do this more for me than I do for you guys. This always makes me happy. It keeps me involved, keeps me learning and studying and growing and evolving. A lot of great stuff came from this class, including my show on Friday nights, 5 o'clock on Mixed Cocktail Hour on YouTube. Is fabulous. If you have not popped over there to watch it, you should go over there and watch that stuff. I also got a corporate gig out of this, teaching cocktails to corporate people. I love it. I get to teach fairly basic cocktails, and people seem very impressed, and I love them. I love those people. I can't get enough. I can't get enough of what they're up to. So let's all do a cheers to the end of this year, the very, very final class. I think definitely the very, very final class. I won't be doing another class from here until the beginning of the year, where we'll be doing healthy cocktails. Let's just finish off this bottle of Smith & Cross. This is for Paul, who always wants me to take a shot at the end of class, and he, I know, has some Smith & Cross. So to Paul, to Abry, to Keith, to Kiana, to Reed and Jade, to SVC, to who else is always in there? Cozy Mom, to Cozy Mom, who I think it's her birthday today, which is crazy. To Kevin McCarthy, to Andrew Peniagua, who's shown up to a few of these. Let's see. To Nick Drew, to Jose Castro, to R2D2 Mel, who was always there for me. To Curtis D. Watkins, who gave me this shirt and also gave me these balls, and also gave me this hat. I'm wearing a full Curtis D. Watkins outfit. To Tara, to everybody from Copa. I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling at this point. If I did not say your name, that does not mean I don't love you. I just I've had like 3 cocktails already. So I love you guys so much, and please continue to come back to Cush's Tiki Bar. I have a whole new situation that we will be doing in 2021. As we all start going back to work, we will have to start adjusting, but Cush's Tiki Bar will always be here. So I hope to see you guys on the other side. I drink to the health of another, and the other I drink to is he, in hopes that he drinks to another, and the other he drinks to is me. Cheers to you guys, and I will see you guys on the other one, on the other side. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm gonna go buy more Smith & Cross now. All right, guys. Oh, there it is. Love all around. Love and cocktails. And I will see you guys on the next one. Merry Christmas.